Let me ask you this. Are you feeling overwhelmed by the thought of creating an Amazon KDP account for your low and no content books? Do you fear making a mistake could cost you time and money and are terrified that it could haunt you later down the road if you don't do it right the first time? Do you feel like you're drowning in confusion and uncertainty when it comes to creating an Amazon KDP account? Well, fear not, you're in the right place because today I'm going to guide you through the process step by step so that you can create your Amazon KDP account with confidence, knowing full well once you hit that submit button, you'll get approved. But before that, hey guys, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. And right now we're talking about low and medium content publishing on Amazon KDP. So if this sounds interesting to you, feel free to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now, before we jump into the process of creating your Amazon KDP account, it's important to note that this is for educational purposes and should not be considered financial advice. While I'll be guiding you through each step, it's also crucial for you to conduct your own research and make your own informed decisions. Creating an Amazon KDP account involves understanding the platform's policies and its terms, so you should take your time to familiarize yourself with them. Remember, this video is just a resource and I'm going to personally show you how I started my own KDP account, but ultimately the responsibility lies with you. Now, with that being said, let's begin. Okay, so first thing is first, what you're going to want to do is head over to kdp.amazon.com to get started. Now, once you enter that website, you're going to be directed here. And if you're brand new to publishing and you don't know anything about KDP, this is a good time to go through this website and read all of this information that it has for you. You can go through these tabs up here. So for example, this publish tab right here, and you can read all about how to publish step 1, step 2, step 3, as well as this earn tab to see how much you can earn with KDP. As you can see, you can earn up to 70% royalties on ebook sales. You can earn up to 60% royalties on print book sales. And then if you go down here, you can see as an example what you can earn with KDP. This is a sample pricing for US only, but don't worry, when you enter this website into your browser, it's going to direct you to the proper page for your country, but this is for US only. As you can see with paperback, a list price without tax of $9.99 can receive a royalty rate up to 60%, which is up to $5.99. And then you also have printing costs and file delivery. File delivery is for ebook, printing costs is for paperback. And for this book, which is 250 pages, there's a $4 printing fee, which you can see is broken down into here. 0.012 cents times the 250 pages plus $1, which equates to $1.99 per paperback sold. So this is a good place to start and read all about KDP. You can even go to this help tab, which if you have more questions, all your questions and more can be answered pretty much in this area. Now, if we go back to the main page, you are given two options here. You can either sign in if you already have a KDP account, but since we're creating a brand new KDP account, we want to click Join KDP. So once you click Join KDP, you're directed to this site where you can create your account. Now, the first box is your name. This is the box where you want to put your legal first and last name. So something that is on your official ID or bank account, that's what you want to put right here. When you write in your email, you want to write in an email that is dedicated for Kindle Direct Publishing, or create a new email that is for KDP, and then choose your password, enter it twice, and then click here to create your KDP account. Okay, so now that was the easy part. Once you finish that, you come onto this site where now this is the information that we really want to focus on, and we really want to be accurate as much as possible. And this part of the account is broken down into 3 sections. We have the My Profile, which includes this author and publisher information, as you see right here in this section. There's a Getting Paid section, as well as a tax information that we need to fill out. Now, the first thing it asks you is the business type, whether it's an individual or a corporation. Now, if you go ahead and hover over what's this, you can see that it says to select a corporation if you are representing a corporate entity, and if you are providing information for the corporate entity in this form. Otherwise, select individual. Now, this part of the application is where a lot of people can get confused. But basically, if you're just starting out with KDP, you're most likely going to choose an individual business type. So basically, if you're a sole proprietor or an independent contractor or even an LLC, you're going to choose individual. Now, the next section is asking for the date of birth. It's asking to enter the date of birth for the person listed in the account holder name field under the getting paid section. You just want to enter your date of birth, and it's that straight and simple for that. Your country and region. So you want to go ahead and put your country. So for me, it's the United States. For you, it could be a different country. And then for your legal name, you want to put in the name of your publishing company. If you have not established a separate company entity or a corporation, this can be your first and last name. And once again, you want it to be your legal first and last name. The next line is your address, line 1, pretty straightforward. Address, line 2, and then your city, whatever city you're in, your state, province, region, your postal code, and then finally your phone number so that they can contact you whenever they need to contact you. Okay, so the next section is the getting paid section. This is where you're going to provide your bank information to receive electronic royalty payments. So basically what you want here is you want to have your bank account information ready. So your routing number, your bank account number, as well as you want your name to match the name that you put in the publisher and author section of your account. Now, if you don't have a bank account and you still want to get paid, there are a few ways that KDP offers. As you can see here, KDP says that they provide different payment methods based on your bank's location. However, alternative payment methods such as Amazon payments or PayPal are not available at this time. So basically, the current available options are direct deposit, which they recommend, wire transfer, and check. Now keep in mind that both wire transfer and check both have minimum payment thresholds. And I believe the threshold is $100, but I'm not sure about that, so don't hold me to it. And wire transfers may be subject to fees associated with receiving wire payments or foreign exchange rates. Now, if you don't have a bank account and you don't have access to creating a bank account, one service you can use is called Payoneer, and it helps authors and publishers get paid for their books that don't have bank accounts. So instead of sending money to a bank account, Payoneer puts the money into an online account for you, like a digital wallet. And from there, you can use the money to buy things online, or you can transfer it to your bank account or even get cash from an ATM. So that is a way you can get paid without having an actual bank account. But keep in mind that Payoneer also has minimum thresholds that you have to achieve in order to even be able to withdraw the money. Now, when you're ready to set up your bank account, your screen is going to look a little different than mine because I've already added my bank account. But basically, Amazon is going to ask you, where is your bank? And for me, mine is in the United States. So I just simply click United States. And then it gives you this, where you can go ahead and type in your account holder name. That is your name, your first and last, and make sure that it matches not just your bank account, but also the information that you put in the author and publisher section of this application. The next is the type of account, whether it's a checking or a savings, your account number, your routing number, and then you'll be able to add it. And that's that. Finally, the last section is the tax information. This is where you're going to provide the necessary details for tax purposes so that Amazon can report your earnings accurately to, for example, in the United States, the IRS, or in your country, the appropriate tax authorities. So as you can see, for me, I completed my tax interview on August 27, 2019. So since this is your first time creating an account, you're going to have to go and complete the tax interview. And basically what it's going to look like is this right here. So as you can see, it's asking what is your tax classification, whether you're an individual or a business. And for Amazon, individual includes sole proprietors or single member LLCs where the owner is an individual. You can always hover down here and read more of this information to get further clarification. Now, the next question pertains to a United States citizen because I am in the US. So for me, Amazon is going to ask if you are a United States citizen, a US permanent resident, green card holder, or other US resident alien. So you just click yes, no, I'm not sure if I'm a US resident alien, Or if you need more help, you can go ahead and click here and read, and make sure that you go through here and make sure that you go ahead and choose the right one for you. Now the next part is the tax identity information. Now what to put in this box. So to put in this box, Amazon wants, if you're choosing an individual or sole proprietor, is your first and last name as they appear on your social security card or your income tax return. Now, if you're doing other things like a single member LLC, you go ahead and follow all these. But since the vast majority of people are applying as individuals, you're going to be putting your first and last name in this box. Now, if you have a DBA or a doing business as or a trade name, you can go ahead and put that in here. And then for the US taxpayer identification type, you have an option of using your SSN, which is your social security number, an individual taxpayer identification number, or an EIN, which is an employee identification number. And then you go down here to an address, and then you can go ahead and read what address to use. So for example, you own or rent your main home where you spend most of your time, where you maintain your driver's license, etc., etc. So just follow this and make sure you use the correct address. And once you're done, you go ahead and hit save and preview, and that will complete that part. Now, once you're done completing all three sections, your author and publisher information, your getting paid section, and your tax information, you're ready to save your application and wait for Amazon's approval, which if you've done correctly, should be no issue. With that being said, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this video helpful, and hopefully you're able to create your KDP account in no time. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and let me know what kind of video you want to see me do next. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to share and subscribe and turn on that notification bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.